I have had so much fun researching one of the actors that performed here but does not appear on these walls. Will Geer. As a teenager in the 1970s, I grew up with Will Geer, looking exactly like this, as Grandpa on the Waltons. But I didn't realize that he was actually one of the first actors to perform at the Ivyton Playhouse. He first performed here in the very first production in 1930, Milton Stiefel's first summer here, and the play was called Broken Dishes. Now, I was planning on remounting that play for our 100th birthday until I actually read it. He also appeared in 2 other plays that summer, and he came back the following year, and then again in 1956. Geer was born in 1902, and he had the most fascinating life. He was an actor, a folk singer, a political activist, and a horticulturalist. Yep, he had a degree in horticulture from the University of Chicago and Columbia. Now, this is the point of connection between Will Geer and me. It's a fascination with the plants in Shakespeare's plays. See, for the past year, I've been trying to cultivate a little wee Shakespeare garden. But Will Geer, he created a whole outdoor theater around his and cultivated all of the plants in Shakespeare's plays. Amazing. Geer began performing during the summer hiatuses of his college years, and then during the Great Depression, he worked on ships in the San Francisco area and became very involved with the Maritime Union. In 1934, he met Harry Hay while he was performing in a production in San Francisco. Now, Hay was both a gay man and a communist. The pair became lovers, and then Geer joined the Communist Party. Now, the same year, he also met a woman called Herta Ware. She was also a communist. They met at a Maritime Union benefit, and the pair were married that year. So the affair with Hay and the marriage to Ware happened at the same time. But hey, they were bohemians and free thinkers, and good luck to them. Geer's career was largely focused on Broadway over the next dozen years, and in fact, he appeared in the original production of The Cradle Will Rock and the original production of Mice and Men, both 1937-38. Throughout the 30s and the early 40s, Geer was very active in bringing folk music to migrant workers' camps and to union halls, and he collaborated a lot with Woody Guthrie, Burl Ives, and Pete Seeger. From 48 through 51, he had a very active career in the movies as a small-time player, largely in westerns. But in 1951, he was called to testify before the House Un-American Activities Committee. He took the Fifth, and he was blacklisted. He was forced to sell his ritzy Santa Monica home, and he bought a piece of land in Topanga Canyon. And there, he created a kind of a Shangri-La, an artist colony. He had a self-sustaining vegetable farm. He even had a shack there that Woody Guthrie lived in. He had a school and an open-air theater called the Theatricum Botanicum, which is still running today. In fact, his daughter Ellen is the artistic director. Then in 1972 came the blockbuster success of the Waltons and the national acclaim that had eluded Geer for most of his career. Geer died in 1978, and the producers decided not to have another actor take on his role, but they killed off the character. And if I remember rightly, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. So, thank you, Will. Nice to know you.